Hello you guys, good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Serena if you guys are new here, and I am just starting my work day, taking like a 5-second break because my brain, she needs a break. She really needs a break. I'm currently drinking a protein coffee. This is Axel & Sledge protein powder, ice, coffee in a blender, and it looks like regular coffee. It's even got like the foam going on. I just used an espresso pod. I go back and forth between either using a coffee pod or doing a latte pod and just adding some extra water to it. But it gives you so much volume that I literally had to put it in 2 cups. So I'm having that. Not the greatest for breakfast. It's been one of those busy days. I'm trying to front load my protein a little bit because I'm going to the gym on my lunch break. So I have about, I want to say it's probably going to be like 27 grams of protein in. Today is officially day 2 of my cut. If you want some fast facts, I was down from, when did I last weigh in? Today's Wednesday. So I think I last weighed in on Monday. Monday I was going to start the cut. It just wasn't going to happen. We decided to go to Insomnia at the last minute, and I was like, I want to be able to enjoy this without freaking out over the fact that I'm about to go over on my macros. So Monday was more of a maintenance day and like a last supper kind of moment. And then yesterday I nailed it with macros. I zeroed out everything. I was 1 gram over on carbs and 1 gram over on protein. And originally I was zeroed out here, but I was so hungry. And it's not even like I dropped my calories by a lot. I dropped my calories by about 300 calories. I dropped my macros. So I was definitely feeling it yesterday. I got to a point yesterday where I hit a wall and I was like, oh, I am exhausted, I'm hungry, and I'm in a bad mood. So thankfully at Dan's house, his mom had some sugar-free Jell-O. So I had that and I was like, all right, I'm not as cranky anymore. And then I had a Gatorade. So I was like, I could either have a Gatorade or a Coke Zero, and it was 9 p.m. and I was like, I don't need the caffeine of a Coke Zero. So I went with the Gatorade, and I was less hangry and tired after those 2 things. So then this morning I was down 2.2 pounds, which is not a number that I'm going to be consistently chasing. This is just the phase where your body, so if you don't know what happens when you go into a cut, your glycogen levels drop, your digestion changes, there's less food sitting in your system, so your digestion's moving a little bit differently, and then like I said, your glycogen levels drop, activity is up while calories are ever so slightly down. So it was kind of just like a flush yesterday into today of water. All it is water weight at this point. So that's not a number that I'm going to be chasing all the time. I think this week I'm going to see a bit of a bigger drop than normal. And I just have to remember that like this is just the like flush phase. And then I think we'll see actual fat loss starting next week. So that's what's going on. I'm hoping today I'm not as tired because today I do have to be like functioning human being until about 9 p.m. tonight. And then I can just go right to bed, which is going to be very exciting. I do have to go to the gym on my lunch break because I've been sleeping like garbage and I haven't been wanting to get up. Like I get up at 4:45 and I'm like, oh no, absolutely not. But it's my own fault because I'm going to bed late. I'm going to bed between like 10 and 11 instead of 9 and 10. So tonight I'm hoping to get to bed early. I want to be like knocked out by 9:15, 9:30. It's probably going to be more like 9:30. And then tomorrow morning get up between 5 and 6. I really want to get back into the 5 a.m. routines every single day. Because I really don't love interrupting the middle of the day just to go to the gym anymore. I find that I'm more productive in the morning with the workouts. So speaking of workouts, today we're hitting glutes and hams. I did switch my split. So I'm doing chest, shoulders, and triceps on Monday, glutes and hams on Wednesday, back and buys on Thursday, quads on Saturday. The reason why I'm doing this is because there's one particular machine that I use on my quads day that when I would do it on Wednesdays, this group that was working out together, they would hog the machine. And like I would do 90% of my workout before they were done with it. So I was like, you know what? I can be more flexible and I can move my workout around. And yes, there are other machines that I could use to supplement that, but I like this one particular machine. And if you're an avid gym goer, you know, like there are certain machines you just prefer. So I decided to rearrange my workouts, and this is the first week. So changed my split. It was also good timing to change my split because I've been doing the same split for about 7 weeks. And it's not like the workouts are changing, it's just the order of events that are changing. So I did that, and then we have the cut starting. So changing it up a little bit, and then we're starting a new vlog. So I'm excited for the next couple of days. This is probably going to be a shorter one because, like I said, today's Wednesday. I like to start the weekly vlogs on Sunday or Monday. It's just been a busy couple of days, so I haven't been able to do that. But we're going to hang out until Sunday and just yap and spend time together. This is like a podcast episode at this point. It's been 6.5 minutes. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to let you go, and I will see you at the gym. Okay, that workout was also great, and it destroyed me. At one point I did I'm having a hard time with this. Okay, at one point I did kind of like clock out instead of remaining like locked in. I don't know, I came into the workout kind of tired, but it was still a great workout. I pushed some PRs, I got like max reps on almost all of my exercises. I didn't get to film 3 just because I'm still a little shy, to be quite honest. Once I get to like the actual machine, so like the hip abductor and what else didn't I film? Oh, like the cables. But if I have to use like the more public cables, I get a little shy with filming. So I didn't film either of those exercises. I did film, I think, everything else though. So hopefully that gives you some inspo for your workouts. Today I hit glutes and hams, like I said earlier. Now we're gonna go get lunch. Yeah, we're gonna go to Redefine Meals. I tracked the sesame chicken one, so I'm really hoping that they have it. If they don't, I don't know what we're gonna do. They have to have it because I'm like, with this cut that I'm in, I'm struggling a tad with the decrease in fat. So I'm gonna give it 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And if I'm really struggling with the decrease in fat, I'm gonna increase the fat and take away some more carbs. I think that's what I'm gonna do because it's not like I'm competing. I'm just trying to lose weight. So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll see ya when we get to Redefine. Okay, so Redefine was absolutely, oh, speaking of which, it was crowded in there, so I didn't get to film, but I'll show you guys what the meal looks like. So it is very typical, like I could literally make this myself, but time and having the ingredients. This is the sesame chicken bowl. It's got broccoli, the chicken, and rice, and then this sauce. So I'm gonna eat this, get back to work, because I have a meeting at 2:30, and I'll see you guys later when we go to youth group and make some more content. I made content for it last week. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun to make. So doing it again this week, and hopefully the rain holds out because we're doing like a kickball league with the kids. So I want to make another like hype video. But yeah, it came out so cool. So I'm really excited to continue making content. I'm looking over there because I think that's my Amazon order, which is the Cherry Float Coke Zeros, because I can't find them anywhere, but I found them on Amazon. I think that's them. I hope so. Fingers crossed that it's not somebody else in my house. But I'm feeling much better energy-wise than I did earlier, which means that the caffeine plus the workout is really like hyping me up, which also means I'm gonna try not to have afternoon coffee. I think I am gonna just have a Coke Zero. And that'll be my little caffeine burst. The gym and it's 7:07. This is a great time to come as far as parking goes. I did not have to hunt and peck for a parking spot. Granted, I don't have to do that at 5 o'clock on most days either, but there are a good amount of days where 5 o'clock this place is packed in the morning, not at night. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Oh man, I have not been sleeping great. I've been getting by. My sleep score was in like the 50s this morning. And I got 7 hours of sleep. Nope, that's my MyFitnessPal, the other blue app. My sleep score is at 52. Supposedly, I was up for a total of 45 minutes. Being up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 times. I only remember like 2 of those times. Sometimes I think like if my heart rate spikes in the middle of the night or my breathing or something, however it measures sleep, I think that it thinks I'm awake and I'm not. I don't know better than the technology, guys. I don't. But I don't know what's going on. I'm also like, I know I don't sleep great before my cycle starts, so I'm like, maybe it's just that. Maybe it's the cut. Happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's day 3 of the cut. I am down another 0.6 pounds this morning, which puts me at 2.8 to kick off this cut. And like I said, I'm not getting like crazy excited over it because it's not real fat loss. It's just water and whatever else is flushing out of my system before the real fat loss begins, because I don't really feel any different. I can't find my measuring tape. I don't know where it is. So I got one of those measuring tapes that you actually like, you pull it out, you wrap it around whatever you're measuring, and then like it suctions back in. So that way it just like, there's no guessing. You just like know your measurements. So I did get one of those in the mail yesterday. I will take measurements tomorrow. Tomorrow's a rest day. And you're probably wondering, like, if you didn't sleep great while you're at the gym. I feel like throughout the day, I don't realize that I didn't sleep great. oh my goodness, this heat is boiling. I just feel normal. I just look at the sleep score and then I'm like, oh, I guess I didn't sleep great. So I'm trying to not let the scores, like, determine how I go about my day. It's kind of just like another health factor. I'm just kind of going off of, like, what I feel, and I feel pretty good. I have my trusty black coffee with stevia ready to go for this workout. So I'm going to take a couple sips of this. Hopefully it gives me some life, and then just go about the rest of the day. I don't have a crazy busy day, which is good. I have some meetings this morning, maybe just one. I think I just have one long one. So I have to do some prep work for that. Dan and I might play pickleball, so that'll be some more activity. And then if not, I have to do cardio today. I've been pushing off my cardio for the last 2 days. So what I'm trying to do here is, by the end of this cut, ideally, I'm trying not to keep a hard pressed number to it. Ideally, I would like to be down 15 pounds. I don't know why I picked 15. I think I picked 15 because for 2026, that would put me down 22 pounds. By the time I go on my next big trip, which would be in July, I don't have to lose another 15, like, I don't know. It's just an arbitrary number. I just picked it to have like a goal. But my goal more so is to see how much I can lose in that period of time without really cutting away food. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping my food as is for the next like 3-ish weeks. I'm gonna keep my food the same, but I'm adding in 2 25-minute cardio sessions to just have that extra burn. And those would primarily be on my rest days, not my active days, just to keep the calories burned up and to see if I can hit that target. Right now, I'm projecting that I'm going to lose 10 to 12 pounds, but I would like to see the extra 3 go. And again, it's just arbitrary. It's just like a random number. So whatever happens, happens. I just want to feel good, and that's what matters. So thanks for coming to my wellness talk this morning. Now let's go hit back and buys. I don't love hitting back and buys. I know I say this every single vlog. I'm like, I don't want to hit back and buys, but we got to do what we got to do. So that's what's going on. All right, I'll let you guys go, and I'm gonna go. Probably not gonna record this workout, because back and buys is usually, like I was talking about yesterday, I get kind of shy when I have to use like the cables and like the bigger machines, and I can't be like incognito about the camera, so I probably won't film this workout, but we're gonna try. I gotta push myself a little bit. Like, who cares? If anybody has questions, I could be like, well, I'm just filming for form, which is true. I look back at some of these videos and I'm like, gotta fix this, gotta fix that, hinge back a little bit. So they're helping me. I hope they're helping you too. Okay, now let's go. Okay, so it's time to work, but I wanted to show you guys the coffee that I got. Can't really see it anymore because I had like a good portion of it. This is a coffee from this place called Red Label that's like kind of by me, and they don't add any sugar or syrups to their coffees, but their coffees are flavored somehow through the beans. I definitely am enjoying this. I was like, oh, wait a second. It's literally like flavored coffee beans. So yeah, I was going to add sugar, and then I was like, I've been on my no sugar kick, and I didn't really want any syrup, but I wanted some sort of flavor that's not stevia, so I got this. And it's snickerdoodle and vanilla. Super good. I am pretty tired. I feel like I say this every single clip. I'm like, I'm so tired. I gotta get over it. Happy Friday. Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday. This week just feels like it's been so long. And I really don't have much going on this weekend, which is very exciting. I think I have no plans tomorrow, which may call for a readathon, actually. I'm in the middle of working right now, but I wanted to come say good morning and check in. And I was watching some YouTube, and the person that I'm watching was like, this is a hydrate check for you guys. So I'm now paying it forward. Drink your water. Hydrate check, because I have not had much of any water yet today, and I need to consume more water. I also tried a new coffee spot this morning. It was like mid. It was fine. Is it anything crazy? Like, would I go back? No. Would I drink the liquid calories again and not track it? No. I got a thin mint iced latte with some sort of cold foam, and I used I asked for skim milk. I just don't know if the cold foam was skim milk or if it was just the milk inside the latte was skim milk. I don't know. My stomach doesn't know either. It doesn't know what to do with it. So that's a thing. I am hosting a Pilates event tonight, which is so exciting. I am not teaching Pilates. I am not certified. I don't have the knowledge to teach it. But my friend is, and I'm kind of orchestrating, like making sure everything's good, and then also leading the Bible study. So that's gonna be fun. That's tonight. But until then, I basically have to work. I don't get to go to the gym today, which is a bummer. But my recovery, like my Garmin, my watch, is saying like my recovery is kind of bad, to be quite honest. So I'm okay with not going to the gym today if it means that it'll improve my recovery. I don't feel sore, but I'm also like, I'm working out pretty hard, so I kind of get it. But it's a good day to recover and just chill. I went for a 2-mile walk this morning, which was super refreshing because it was cloudy and it was kind of chilly, but kind of not. And it still kind of is. It's like really bright out, but the clouds are going away and the sun is coming out, which is nice. So what else do I have to tell you guys? Oh, I am actively trying to renew Rings of Fate on Libby, but it keeps asking me to verify my library card, which I am trying to do, but it keeps declining me, so I'm thinking maybe I have the wrong library card saved on my phone. So I gotta figure that out. I gotta go get my wallet, because my actual like physical tangible library card is downstairs in my wallet. Maybe I just have an old one saved on my phone. So that's that. I am like 50% through, and we just learned some big things about Deaton and his past and his people that are closest to him, and why he has a hard time letting people in, because he's just trying to protect them, because in the past he hasn't been able to do that. So we just learned actually like some big lore about his past, and our girl Erin, she is like, okay, like what do you want me to do with this information? Like, not in a bad way, but more of like, okay, these things happen, like don't blame yourself. And she still wants to be there for him, and she still wants to like physically be with him, because Deaton's trying to send her away at this point. So she's not scared of him, and she just told him that, and he's like, okay, well, I'm still like trying to protect you. The big fantasy man is just like, that's the theme. So that's where I am in the book at this point. Like I said, I'm about 50% through, and I was trying to finish it this morning because it's due, and I'm trying to renew it because also it's due. So I gotta go situate that with my library card like now while I wait for this thing to load, and finish my coffee and eat breakfast. Those are the next couple things on the menu for today. So I hope you guys have a great Friday. Whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I don't know why I was just like gonna end this video, but we still have 2 more days. So you gotta hang out with me for another 2 days, and hopefully we finish a book. That would be amazing if we could just finish a book. I'm gonna be talking like super quiet because it's late o'clock, and I wanted to come say hi because I feel like I haven't really vlogged much, if at all. It's also like spooky story time. It looks like it with the lighting, but it's 10:30. I just got home a little while ago from a Pilates event that I organized, and my friends had helped me out like with worship and Pilates, and it was just such a great time. Like, my heart is so full leaving that event, and I'm just really excited to see how God works through these events and the ladies that come to these events. I definitely was dealing with some major imposter syndrome today, which is also why like I didn't vlog, because I was like just in my head about everything. But it was good. It was great, actually. It was better than good. So tomorrow it's gonna rain all day, which means I'm gonna do a ton of movie watching and a ton of reading tomorrow, just kind of catching up on books that I'm in the middle of. I want to finish a book tomorrow, and I want to start a book tomorrow. That's the plans while it's raining. And yeah, I'm just so excited for a chill weekend. I was so excited for the event tonight, and it went so well. We have a couple of things that we can work on for future events, but that comes with the territory. This was literally our first time doing it. The trial run the time before this was for like my birthday party. So this was like a legitimate event now, and it's so fulfilling to get so many people together to
have a common goal, which is working out, Bible study, and worship. It was just, guys, I so recommend it. I subscribe to that message so hard. So I am gonna finish up my Coke Zero. I know there's caffeine in it, but I wanted a little treat, okay? I orchestrated that whole event and I was like, I need something. I also just finished eating dinner a little while ago, so I'm just taking a couple minutes to like just sit and wind down because I came home and I was like, da 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 da, like, gotta do this, gotta do that. So I didn't want to go to bed right away because I want to actually wind down. Like, hello. Sometimes I do that where I just like come home from doing something and then I go right to bed. I feel like my body doesn't like wind down ever properly when I do that. So hoping to be asleep within the hour. It doesn't take me very long to wind down. I just need to chill. So I'm gonna sit. I was gonna read, but I think I'm just going to like play my little stupid game on my phone and then switch over to my e-reader and do a little bit of reading and then go to bed. That's the game plan. Yes, I know the blue light on for my phone is not great before bed, but I get points from playing this game and the points convert to like dollars on Fetch. So I'm like, I'll justify it. But anyway, I also need to like chug this, but I also don't want to be like filling my stomach with that right before bed. So I think tomorrow is going to be a big water day because today was a lot of caffeine and not a lot of water. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys tomorrow when I get up. Wishful thinking for me to be up and at the gym by 6 o'clock tomorrow. I don't know about that, but I do know I do have to hit the gym at some point. We gotta hit quads. I gotta look for my measuring tape because I want to start taking measurements as I'm losing weight and I can't find my go-to measuring tape. It's in here somewhere. I'm just not looking hard enough for it. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go and I will see ya hopefully bright and early, but if not, I'll see you in the morning. Hi you guys, happy Sunday. I just got to the gym, had an awesome time at church this morning, and also wanted to give a little bit of a reading update because I am finally starting to fall back in love with Bookstagram, creating content for my page over there, like hello, and just like reading again. I feel like the last 6-ish months I've been in some sort of slump and I really haven't been like excited to create book content and excited to, I don't know, just like do all of the content things. So I'm getting excited again, and you can probably sort of tell from my YouTube videos over the last, like, I don't know, 4 months, 5 months. I really haven't been talking about books like too much. It's because I haven't been reading too much. So I'm getting excited again to get back into reading and just creating content. I literally took like content photos yesterday. I mean, I took 2 content photos, but still, it's more than none. So with that being said, a little reading update. I am still reading Rings of Fate. I had the audiobook for it, but then my library decided to take it out of the catalog, which I thought was very odd because I went to go renew it and it said it wasn't available anymore. Weird. It is available on Kindle Unlimited, so I switched over to be reading that on my Kindle instead, and I am listening to The Future Stains by Ashley Winstead right now. It's kind of giving like Daisy Jones and the Six, and I think I mentioned that in the Utah vlog because I started it while I was in Utah. Oh my goodness, the sun is so, like, the sun reflecting off this car window in front of me is so bright. I was going to put my sunglasses on, but I decided not to for this clip. I feel like it's very much so like Daisy Jones and the Six because it is about a band, and this band is like kind of falling apart. The lead singer, she ends up quitting, and basically our other main character, his name is Theo, he is trying to become their new manager. So that's what's going on with this book. I really don't know anything much else about it aside from that. But, yeah, that's what that book's about. And then, what else can I tell you? I thought I knew that person that just drove by. Okay, anyway, I'm getting so incredibly sidetracked. That's my reading updates, because I'm only like 15% into the Future Saints, so I really don't know too much about it. Yeah, I'm 12% in. I am going to listen. Oh my gosh, I put this down, I can't see. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think if I sit like right here, it's fine. I am going to be doing quads when I get into the gym, and then I would like to do some cardio, just get some extra steps in, because yesterday I did no movement whatsoever, but I think I needed that because my sleep scores over the last like 2 weeks have been really bad, and my recovery has been like mid, but this morning I woke up and I got a 96. We love that for a sleep score. It probably would have been closer to 100 if it tracked the other, like, I got up and then I went back to sleep and then I got up again, but it was only for like an hour, so probably just thought of that as like, all right, she's chilling. I think I did fall back asleep. So yeah, my body battery was up at 100. Garmin does this thing where it has your body battery for throughout the day, and mine was at 100 when I woke up, so I said, slay. So, all right, let's go hit this workout. I don't know if I'm going to film it because it's looking a little crowded, but I will try my best. If not, I'll see you guys when I do some cardio.